Seems like just yesterday Sean was in diapers. Wait a minute, that was yesterday. He's a lazy drinker. Doesn't like to take the time out to go to the bathroom. The first time I ever met him, he scared me half to death. I'm pretty sure he was wearing a diaper because he was quite intoxicated. He knocked a mounted deer head off the wall at the house we were at. Spins around. He's like, "You got a problem?" "No, dude, we're cool. No problems here. No problems here." Do you guys realize that today you agreed to love each other, to cherish each other, until death do you part? One of you's got to die in order for it to end. You know, marriage should be like boarding an airplane. You should have to declare all of your baggage right on the spot. There's no questions, there's no explanations. You just lay your bags out, you look at hers, she looks at yours. You decide whether you're ready to get on this relationship flight. Because once the plane takes off, the only way you're getting off is by a crash landing. And what causes relationship planes to crash land? Too much undeclared baggage in the weight of the plane. You know, they say marriage is an institution. And I think that's partially because, as of today, you've decided for the last time what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat, what time you're going to go to bed. These decisions will now be made for you. They should just put you in a straitjacket right as you're coming out of the church. And instead of throwing rice, they should be throwing Xanax at you. Okay? Because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. A lot of people would tell you that marriage has no place in the year 2008. It's just a piece of paper. Well, there's a lot of divorce lawyers out there that would disagree. Who's going to make my mortgage payment? Who's going to pay for my BMW? And who's going to send my kid to college? You'll be hard-pressed to meet an attorney that is not pro-marriage. I'm not down on marriage. I don't want you to get the wrong idea here. I am down on gay marriage, though. I'm opposed to that, and I'll tell you why.
Here we go.
Gay people are way too happy, way too content, and way too satisfied with themselves and their partners, okay? If heterosexuals have to be miserable in their relationships, then by God, homosexuals should have to be miserable in theirs. Don't you think? They're always asking for equal rights. That's not fair. And the other thing is, unless they adopt, they can't have children. That's complete BS. Where's the equal rights in that, the lucky bastards? And even if they did have kids, you know, what are they going to do? They're going to lie about them. Doesn't everybody lie about their kids? My little Timmy, he's been potty trained since he was 14 months old. Sleeping through the night, no diaper. Is this the same little Timmy who's now 5 years old and peed his pants twice last month at the company picnic? He was having a bad day. You know that sack race gave him a rash. My little Brenda knows all of her colors and she's only 3 years old. You do realize that chocolate and vanilla are not colors. Okay? You don't talk about her. She's got a medical condition. Yeah, she does. It's called childhood obesity. How about a few more carrot sticks and a few less Happy Meals, Mom? All right. You know, Tommy, he knows all of his numbers and he's only 2 years old. And that's real impressive. Fast forward to when Tommy's 14, all these numbers that he had memorized at 2, they're not there anymore because he hasn't passed a math test in 3.5 years. The only numbers he's familiar with are the parents' telephone number as he frequently dials them from the police station. And it doesn't get any easier as the kids get older, all right? My youngest son is 18 years old. He's complaining the other day that he wants to make a sandwich and he doesn't have any bread. I said, no, I just bought some bread yesterday. He's like, really? Did you get me a whole loaf? Wow, a whole loaf. I wish I'd have thought of that. Nope, I just ripped the bag open, pulled out 4 pieces, took it up and slapped it right on the counter. A whole loaf. Like they sell it any other way. You know, marriage does promote abstinence. I will give it that. Ask any man that's been married for longer than 3 years when the last time he had sex was. He'll give you that deer in the headlights look. Last Wednesday? No. 3 Fridays ago? I can't remember. It's been way too long. You want to keep kids from having sex? Have them get married when they're in the 3rd grade. Teenage pregnancy will drop to -3%. I guarantee it. And what do women want out there? It's hard to say what women want. I read survey after survey after survey. It says women, they're not interested in looks, they're not interested in money, they're not interested in power. They're looking for a sense of humor. Sense of humor. Do you know what that tells me? It tells me that women lie on surveys, okay? Because if that was the case, I'd be knee-deep in women. Now guys, as time goes on, you'll get more comfortable with each other. You'll start to share more intimate things together, like farts, bad breath. You'll know you're married when you're standing there shaving and your wife's sitting 2 foot away taking a dump. That's when you're officially married. It'll happen. You start leaving each other cute little gifts around the house, whiskers in the sink, the unflushed toilet with the baseball bat in it, and worse yet, the unflushed toilet with the orangish red liquid that says your wife's friend is visiting for a few days. You don't want to see that. And as you guys get older, you'll discover that the enjoyment doesn't stop there, because Shandy, at some point, you're going to lose control of your bladder. You're going to laugh too hard, you're going to sneeze, you're going to pee your pants. And Sean, don't be laughing too much because you're going to get ED. It's just a matter of time, okay? And when it happens, I would suggest that you don't take any Viagra. I mean, that's just my own personal opinion.
I know.
I could take it, you know, if I had that problem, but what am I going to do with a 4-hour erection? Yeah, I could have sex, but what am I going to do for the other 3 hours and 58 minutes?
Is it like wrapping up?
Doesn't make any sense.
I thought it was a while ago.
You guys will start having pet names for one another.
Amanda.
Oh, it's way over.
Idiot.
No, it's
Jackass.
not. Amanda. Sean's gonna be so disgusted. I love it.
Bitch.
So anyway.
And isn't that the man's fail-safe? Whenever he can't think of anything to say, it's always the B word. But you guys don't have to worry about that right now. You can go on your honeymoon, come back, open up your crappy gifts. 3 toasters, a $10 gift card to Borders Books. You're not going to have any time to read. You're going to be too busy making memories and misery. All right? Now I'm going to finish up here by saying I'm not exactly sure what happened at the bachelorette party, I'm sorry, in Canada. All I'm sure of is that every girl who attended Face is posted at the border and they're never allowed in the country for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Alright guys, again congratulations, real happy for you. I'll leave you with this. This life aches, and this life moans, and this life is great, but it's better when you're not alone. So, just make each other happy, love each other, and good luck.